Do you think there'll ever be a video where I don't drop books? Happy February, everyone. Is anyone else just super glad that January is over? New month means new TBR. How did I do with my January TBR, you're asking? Not the best. Really not the best. So this month I slumped, and I will talk about this in my January wrap up, but this month wasn't the best for me. I'm hoping that I can start pulling it back together when we get into February. We're picking up February TBR. Last month I picked 6. Yes, I only read 1 of them. We're gonna pick 6 books. If they're all fairly short, we might pick a 7th, but I think 6 is a good place to go for now. I did 6 last month, and like I said, I've read 1 of them. So let's go for pick number 1. A book with trees on the cover. Okay. Is that a tree? I feel like it's kind of a tree, right? I mean, it's definitely a tree, but you can't see the trunk. Oh, maybe I need to go for this. Oh my god, no, it does have trees on it. So for a book with trees on it, we have Ready or Not by Cara Bastone, which obviously, very obviously, has trees on it. This is a accidental pregnancy trope romance book. And then we also have The X-Files by Jessica Joyce. This has the leaves from the tree at the front, but you do have trees in the background here. I think part of my issue with my January TBR is I was having to read for videos as well as reading for fun, and actually this book isn't a video that I want to read this month. So I feel like maybe it's a smart idea to go for The X-Files by Jessica Joyce. Although I do really want to read Ready or Not. No, I'm going to be smart with it. We're going to go for The X-Files by Jessica Joyce, even though the trees are tiny. Prompt number 2. The last book alphabetically on your TBR. Interesting. I think it's probably gonna be like, do I have any Y's? Like anything that's like U. I don't think I have any Z's. The last book alphabetically. Like I have You and Me on Vacation. Like that probably is like a U, Y. I don't have any Z's. I might have to go get my Goodreads for this prompt. Let me go get my laptop and we'll go on my Goodreads. Although my Goodreads isn't up to date right now, so that's not always the most useful. I really need to go through and update this because it's going to be like annoying for aspects like this. We're going to see what my Goodreads says it is, because it says my physical TBR is only at 269 books on here, and I know for a fact that is not true. Yeah, so it says we have You'll Be the Death of Me, You and Me on Vacation. Basically every book that starts with You is the like last book. I've just moved the camera slightly away from the light for this prompt. It may not be the last one alphabetically, like I think I need to go through and sort out my actual bookshelves, but I'm gonna go with You and Me on Vacation by Emily Henry. I'm wanting to get through Emily Henry's backlist this year, and I feel like obviously it's a book that starts with Y. I don't have anything else that's sort of like relevant, so I feel like this is a good pick for that. This is, I think this was like one of her like first novels she released. It's like in her like new age of romance books, and I've owned this book for a stupid amount of time, so I'm very excited to finally pick this book up. Okay, let's go for pick number 3. I've pulled out a classic. I mean, we have a whole shelf of them. So I'm going between Wuthering Heights or Emma. Emma is one of the books I put as my 25 books for 2025. So I feel like maybe it's a good book to like get over and done with. I say over and done with like it's going to be like a really painful thing. I think I'm probably going to enjoy this book. I haven't done a classic since I was at school and I'm scared of them. Are we doing Emma? I think we're doing it. I think we're picking Emma. My boyfriend will be happy because he keeps whining at me that I haven't actually started reading any of my classics. It gets one of my 25 books for 2025 off of my list, and I think it'll be a good one to start with. Okay, prompt number 4. All the books so far are very like similar sized. A boyfriend pick. Oh, Ryan's gonna be really mean to me. I don't think I want a boyfriend pick. You don't have to be on camera. I just need you to pick me a book.
Any book.
I'll tell you if I've read it when you pick it, yeah. I have a feeling I know what you're gonna pick.
Why?
Because I know what you want me to read. I've read that. Yeah,
What's
I've read
all this? Is this all like...
They're like mystery thrillers. So this is all like mystery thrillers. You've got romance. That shelf over there is all like fantasy and sci-fi. Oh, okay. Interesting. Not what I thought you'd pick, but I'm not mad at it. Thanks.
Oh.
So Ryan's officially picked us a book, and he's picked us The Escape Room by L.D. Smithson, which really is not what I thought he would pick. In my head, he's told me before he really wants me to read the Percy Jackson books so he can read them. So I thought he might pick Percy Jackson, but he hasn't. He's picked this, and I'm actually very excited. So it's about loads of contestants that get stuck in an escape room, and one of them is a killer, and it's about trying to figure out how to get out of this escape room before you die. I think that sounds really fun, so I'm not mad at that, so thanks, Ryan. Okay, prompt number 5. We've got like nice sized books so far. Let's go for this one that's like stuck to me. My lowest rated book on Goodreads. I think I know what this is, but I need to go through obviously and update with like loads of extra books. but we'll go for it as of right now because I can't be bothered to go through and do it all now. So my lowest rated book, I think it's really good actually, by Monica Heisey, because I think when I looked last time this was like second lowest. Oh my god, come on. Why is the internet just not working? Oh, okay. Interesting. I have two different books that are rated the same. So we have Really Good Actually by Monica Heisey, which is rated a 3.15. Or we have The Frame Up by Gwenda Bond, which is also 3.15. Do you know what? I kind of want to read The Frame Up. Which one have I had longer? I've had Really Good Actually longer. We'll go for Really Good Actually because that's what I thought was going to be the lowest rate. So this is the book. And it's about a girl that's just got divorced, I'm pretty sure, and like she's just really struggling in her life. I don't really know why I bought this. I don't remember buying this, but I obviously did. So yeah, the lowest rated book on my physical TBR. This book here was the other option, The Frame Up, and this is about like art thieves. But I have had this one the longest, so I think it's only fair that we read Really Good Actually as our lowest rated. We have one more prompt. A book with a person on the cover. Okay, what do I need to read this month? Okay, so I have got options. We have options. A book with a person on the cover. Oh, I think this has to be the book because this has real people on the cover. So I was going to pick between Lovely War by Julie Berry and Summer Romance by Annabelle Monaghan because they both do have like people on the cover. However, I think this definitely has more of a person on the cover and it looks more of a real person on the cover rather than like a cartoon cover. This book is one that is going to fit in with the video that I'm doing this month, so you guys aren't going to hear much about it right now, but it will be in a video and I'm looking forward to that video. This book has a lovely amount of flop. I'm very excited to read this book. I think it'll be a good fun time. Do we do one more? I feel like we have a very like, not small, we don't have like any ridiculously long books. Let's do it. Okay. Final prompt is prompt number 7. Let's go for this one. Start a new series. I don't want to start a new series. I want to try and get through the series I'm in the middle of. Although there is one series I've been wanting to start. The one series I would quite like to start fairly soon is the Rose Hill series by Elsie Silver. So this is Wild Love and this is book 1. And I actually am quite excited to start this series. Obviously, I think there's only 2 books out right now, but Wild Side comes out in like March or April time, I'm pretty sure. So I'm very excited to give this a go. I love Elsie Silver. I love her writing. Chestnut Springs was great. And I think I've been missing a bit of Elsie's writing. So I feel like maybe it's about time that I get to reading this book. Why is picking a TBR so fun that I just want to keep going? Like, yeah, let's just pick another one, and another one, and another one. I mean, we could pick another one. Well, we're on 7. We could go for 8. No, because if I... doesn't mean I have to read it, does it? It's not like it's life or death. Okay. One more or not? One more or not? One more. And this really is the last one. Okay. A book you have been putting off. I have the perfect book for this because you guys have seen me put this book off and that needs to stop. And the final book for this TBR is the book that I've been putting off, and that is Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. You guys quite literally saw me and the fact that I've been putting this book off in my finishing series video, and I put this book off again in that video and I'd picked it out to read this book. I think it's probably a good thing to try and get through this book. I think this, again, I may try and fit into a video, because if these books are in videos, it means that I'm definitely going to read them, because obviously I have to read for the videos. And I think I've managed to like pick a lot of books that I can get in videos, which is great, because that means that like my TBR is a lot more like, achievable for the month. But this is the second book in the Six of Crows duology. It's part of the like big Grisha-verse that goes on, and I'm pretty sure like Shadow and Bone was on Netflix, which was like the start of this series. But Crooked Kingdom is one I've been really putting off for a while. So that is officially my TBR for the month. We have picked out 8 books, which I wasn't meaning to pick 8 books. I was meaning to pick 6. I've picked 8. Actually, I think most of them I can like slot into the video. Like I've got my video ideas for the month, and I've tried to be quite like schematic with what I've picked. Stick around for next week when my January wrap up will be, and I'll tell you guys how I officially have done with my January TBR. Okay, so quickly summarise the books that we have picked for this month. We have Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo as a book I've been putting off. We have Wild Love by Elsie Silver as a book to start a new series. We have Lovely War by Julie Berry as a book with a person on the cover. We have Really Good Actually by Monica Heisey as my lowest rated book on my TBR. We have The Escape Room by L.D. Smithson as a boyfriend pick. We have Emma by Jane Austen as a classic. We have You and Me on Vacation by Emily Henry as the last book alphabetically, and we have The X-Files by Jessica Joyce as a book with trees on the cover. So this is the official TBR, and I'm so weak. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love it if you would do so. I upload every Wednesday and every Saturday at 5 PM. And as always, my socials are linked down below, including my Instagram, my Goodreads, and my Amazon wishlist. And I will see you guys next time for a brand new video. Bye!